Hello, this is Brother Johnny Williams with another edition of In the Word. Today is going to be a life lessons sermon. I saw something the other day. I just saw it on Facebook, and it troubled me so. And I asked why. Why do these people have these opinions? So I searched myself. I prayed on it. I asked God for guidance on this. And this is the way that I'm going to handle this one. You know, sometimes you got to talk raw to people to where they understand. Let me take a dose of my own medicine. I said a while back, sometimes we got to get from up here and we got to come down here and get with the people and get on their level for them to understand. Well, a lot of times, even though we are down on their level, we're conditioned to do things a certain way. It kicks in automatically. And before you know it, you're still talking and preaching the way you're conditioned to preach. But these people aren't hearing you and aren't feeling you. So, again, you have to figure out a way in order for a person to really feel and understand you. So sometimes you got to talk the way they talk. You may have to ask God for forgiveness, but our job is to save souls. And if I have to talk to a person in a way other than I normally talk, then I'm willing to do that. So let me get back to what I really want to talk about today. And I want to talk about you, and I'm not going to mince words. I want to talk about you so-called women. Yes, I said so-called, because evidently you have no idea what it is to be a woman. If you did, you wouldn't be having these problems. So let me tell you this story, lay this foundation, then we're going to get into it. I saw a person on Facebook just the other day, and they had a story goes kind of like this. I was with my nigga while he was down. I ate ramen noodles and I ate $4 or $5 dinners. I was helping him while he was down. And when he got on his feet, he abandoned me. And so on and so forth. And of course, there was 1,000 responses as to, he did you wrong and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. No, knock it off. Okay? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you where you made your first mistake. The first thing is you used the word nigger. You didn't use the word man. So evidently you got exactly what you were looking for, because that's your mindset. See? Now a lot of people want to say, what's a man to one person, it might not be a man to another person. That's a bunch of crazy, foolish talk. A man, or the definition of a man, is the same wherever you go. A man walks with God. A man prays. A man takes care of his own. A man suffers to take care of his own. When the going get tough, a man don't walk off and abandon you. He stay right there with you. Same thing with a woman. Now, if you want to know what a woman is, you need to look at some of these people that's been married 25, 30, 40 years. If you want to know something about being a man and a woman, why don't you go talk to them? Why don't you listen to what they're saying? Now, if you don't want to listen, don't go talk. Wallow in your sorrows. But don't come to me and expect me to feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for you. I'm just going to give you the advice that you should get. And if you want to stay out there and stay in that same predicament that you're in day after day, year after year, then you go on and do that. But one more time, if you come to me, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you you're getting exactly what you deserve. You see, it's up to you to change your life around, not nobody else. Again, I look at these people on Facebook every day with these sob stories. Oh, I don't know why he did me that way. Oh, this monster. I let him in my home, and this is what he did. And it just goes on and on and on and on. And you're out there on Facebook putting this stuff out there because you don't want to take responsibility for what happened. Well, it's your fault. You let a man into your house and he's sleeping with your daughter. Come on now, you mean tell me that you didn't see this coming? Are you telling me you let somebody that you barely know, first of all, into your home? Oh, I forget. It's because of lust. He looked good. He talked good. He dressed good, did he not? That smooth talk, that smooth walk. And you just had to have it. And then look what happened. He didn't care nothing about you in the first place. All he cared about is what he can get. Come on now. Let me get some amens from some of you people that's on there all the time. Amen. See, this kind of talk, this is the way you need to be talking to people sometimes, where they understand. Okay, this is how they talk. All right. Now again, you so-called women, and these so-called men, I don't want to be in the same class with you, and it's offensive to me for you to even try to put yourself in the same class as me, and I'll tell you why. Because I have suffered. Hey, I stayed when it got hard, when it got tough. I didn't run off. I didn't run off to another woman. Sure, we young men, we've made our mistakes. We've done things. Hey, but I'm still here. I'm not running to this woman, to that woman, to this woman, to that woman, getting children over here, getting children over there, getting children over. My God. And sometimes, some of these problems that you have in it, let me give you a scenario here. And again, I'm talking to you so-called women, okay? You go grab a person that come from one of the craziest families in the world, and do you think that you're going to have stability in your relationship? You see what kind of family he come from. You see what kind of stuff he do. His sister fight all the time. His mom and dad, they fight all the time. Being drunk. What do you think going to happen when you jump up and marry this man? What do you think going to happen? The next thing you know, his mom or daddy get drunk over there fighting. Then he go running over there. His sister get into it somewhere. Then he go running over there. And leaving you, his wife, the person that he took vows before man and God that he would protect and honor and cherish and obey. And then you hurt. My thing is, well, why are you hurt? You saw this from the beginning. And you just dive right into it. Well, you need to be told what you dived right into. Hopefully, you won't make that same mistake again. But then again, these mindsets, you go do the same thing over and over and over and over again. And here's one thing that really kills me. You talk about good men. Okay? You won't give a good man the time of day. You want to use him. You want to talk about him. Oh, I can't go nowhere. I mean, I got to stay in the house, and I can't talk to anybody. I go to talking to my friend over here. He getting jealous. He getting this. He getting that. Come on now, throw me a bone here. What do you mean talking to your friends again? Let's go back. You must sacrifice and suffer in order to make something work. I don't want you out there running the streets all the time tonight. You want to be single? You stay single. You can go do that. No good man is going to allow you to do that. But see, that's the problem. You want to have your cake and you want to eat it too. But when it comes to a good man or a good woman, you take it from me, you're not going to be able to do that. They're going to get away from you quick. Or they're going to treat you exactly like you're putting out. And again, I'm going to use this word. It's in the Bible here, okay? You call a whore. You put yourself out there like that, and somebody call you that, don't get upset. You're the one that put yourself out there like that. So why are you getting upset? When you wear revealing clothing, you talk like one and you walk like one. And now take a dose of your own medicine. A lot of times, those are the only words coming out of your mouth. Every woman you see, she's either a B or an H. You don't even know her. Because she don't hang around and do the things you do and talk the way you talk. She stays at home, takes care of her husband, takes care of children, sacrifices, suffers. But she a B or she an H. But look at her. She's got stability. And here's another thing that you so-called women should have learned by now. You run after these supposedly good men, and again, we all make mistakes. You run after these men, and do you honestly think that this man is going to leave his stability over here for you, for somebody he can just lay down with? Do you really think that? How many times do you have to get your heart crushed? Or as they say, get your head busted? How many times does it have to happen for you to realize? Well, a lot of it just, you never learn. You know, I see young ones, I see old ones, you know, still the same way. Still got that same mindset. You know, hey, I'm going to tell you something. I tell you from a man's point of view. Okay? There's a lot of things out there that's good to look at, but we know that once you get it in your mouth, it'll sour in your stomach. See, we good men, we know that. So we avoid that. Or if you do slip up and make a mistake, it'll all be known from the beginning. I'm going back home. Then again, leaving you hurt. And the killing part about it, everybody else watching you. Everybody see what you're doing. You know, so again, I told you today, I'm going to talk real to you today. I'm going to get down on your level, and I'm going to get, like I said, down and dirty with you, and I'm going to talk to you. But believe me, I'm talking to you because I'm trying to help you. Maybe if you hear this from somebody that has changed around, oh yeah, I've been out there running around doing things. I'm not no angel. Wasn't an angel then? I'm not an angel now. I'm just a person that can turn their life around and listening to God and asking for help and anointing every day. Because it is tough out there, especially with you so-called women, the things that you do, the clothes that you wear, the talk that you talk, the walk that you walk. But you try to point your finger at me and everybody pointing their finger right back at you. When all the talk is done, and all the smoke clears, you are what you are. You are what you project. So again, if you want enlightenment and you want uplifting, the truth should uplift you and enlighten you. Now, anything can be changed or turned around. Might be hard. Take it from me. I done went through some things that I just couldn't believe they could be turned around. But with hard work and the Lord's help, you can turn it around. See, you got to be faithful. You got to mean what you said. You got to be sincere when you call on him and ask him for help. He already knows what's in your heart. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. He already knows what's in your heart. When you're lying and you're conniving, things aren't going to get better for you. Like I said, your works follow you. And again, let's get back to these dysfunctional families. Okay, well, one more time. If you want a solid house, you must have a solid foundation. Let me break that down for you. A solid house, a solid foundation. If you want a solid marriage, you got to have a solid foundation. Two people thinking and acting as one, working toward the same goal, walking with God every day. Both, I said one of you, both of you. Both of you understanding each other's roles. Okay? If you want to have mannerable children, you got to lay a good foundation with them children. They can't do what they want to do, say what they want to say, act the way they want to act when they get ready. It is your view. It's your view. Now, when they get grown and get out of there, whatever, they can do whatever they want to do. But you lay that foundation right first. And a lot of times, you know, I'll give it. 9 times out of 10, that turn out okay. But when you let them do what they want to do, say what they want to say, it's 70-30. 70 that they're not going to turn out right. 30% they still might. Okay? You want your life to get better as time progresses? You have to be able to adapt. It changes every day. You got to be able to adapt. Like me. You can't have the same line of thinking every day. Again, I quote Ecclesiastes to you. There's a season for everything. When one season go out, another season come in. You got to know when this season going out and it's time for this one to come in. If you don't know, you're going to get lost. Now, I'm not trying to talk over nobody's head, but I'm just making a simple statement. Now, let me get off you so-called women for a minute. Let me get on you so-called men for a minute. You know, as I said a few minutes ago, it's an insult for a person so-called to even call himself a man. I did a sermon the other day when I tried to tell you, you were created for greatness, and look what you do. You just spoil it. You got other people watching you. For Christ's sake, you got your children watching you. A being that was created for greatness. It's right there for you. But what do? You let lust take control. Again, back up. We all go through it. We all go through it. But at some point, you got to start maturing. You know, I know some that's 60 and 70-year-olds still think they're playboys. What's that term you ain't got a pot to urinate in and a window to throw it out of? And now you want somebody to help you. You want somebody to feel sorry for you. But in the back of their mind, you know what they're thinking? You should have been thinking about this when you were younger. See? No, you want to be a playboy all your life. You know, good woman come along and you run off. I don't know, woman sweating me. All kind of crazy talk. And now they caught up with you. Now they caught up with you. And now you got to sit there, sick, got nobody to take care of you, and you're just wallowing in it. You're getting punished. Remember, God said, remember me and not you. His laws are in place for a very good reason. Just for situations just like I'm talking about. I'll jump off of that, then I'll jump back into marriage. You got people, I know people have been married 4, 5, and 6 times. How do you do, and you profess to be a man and a woman of God. How do you do that? Okay? You can't. It is not allowed. See, that's why I tell you, before you step up and say, I'm going to marry this person, you need to be, or you better be, very serious. As I said the other day, we got a very jealous God about breaking his commandments. I've said this before, and I'll say it one more time, the only recourse. I don't care what man's law said. The only recourse for marriage is adultery or death. There's a reason why those 2 laws are in place. To show you just how serious it is. It's serious. It's nothing to play with. But, you know, you can go down to the courthouse and stand in front of a judge, and the judge tell you, well, yeah, well, you caught her doing this, or blah, blah, blah. We just can't get along. No, this killing part, oh, we just can't get along. Oh, we've grown apart. You've grown apart. Really. I did a sermon about excuses, because that's all they are. When the going get tough, you don't want to get tough and stick it out. You don't want to talk. That single-minded thinking creeps back in. That's the devil creeping back in on you. You know. Again, that's one of the million tricks he got. And what is he doing? He's making you lose your eternal soul. That's all. And a lot of people, they act like that's why I keep preaching and teaching the way I do, because it is serious. You will be consumed by fire forever and ever. Now that ought to scare you. That ought to make you fear the Almighty. And you're not going to be able to say you didn't know because I am telling you. And I'm going to keep telling you. And I'm going to keep telling you. Because I meant what I said when I took my vow. I'm going to save as many souls as I can. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep coming straight forward like a locomotive. Now, you know, this non-fellowshipping between pastors and ministers, and one don't want to talk to the other one because he has a different opinion about this, and one don't want to fellowship with the other one because he think he got more followers than him, and just all manner of things. I heard a fellow pastor of mine just yesterday did a beautiful sermon when he was saying, you don't see a demon fighting another demon. You don't see a witch fighting another witch. They are very organized. That's why they're so effective. But what do you see? You see church folks fighting church folks, pastors fighting pastors, people talking about one another. My God, where's the love that we profess that we're supposed to have for one another? Well, I can talk to you soft, and I can get down and dirty with you if it helps save your soul. And I'm going to end on that. We're getting better all the time. We're getting better all the time. We aren't what we ought to be, but we are better than we used to be. You know why? Because we have a made up mind. Thank you. I hope you listen to me. God bless you.